To make healthy meals, you have to shop for healthy foods. We are going to look at what ingredients and words to look for on labels so that you are able to make healthy decisions on your own and not be fooled by all the marketing strategies that are out there. Making healthy food choices is all about understanding those ingredients that are listed on the labels. Yes, calories, fats, sugars, and sodium content, they are all important. But the most important aspect of choosing foods is the ingredients themselves. And with that, we're going to take a look at a few more tips that are going to help make grocery shopping simpler. The first thing you want to do is you want to look for items that have ingredients that are familiar and from Mother Nature. If you can't pronounce an ingredient or it's unfamiliar, you should probably consider putting that item back on the shelf. Most unpronounceable, unfamiliar ingredients contain additives, chemicals, and preservatives. The second thing we want to look for are how many ingredients each product contains. The best indicator of how processed something is the number of ingredients that are listed. Typically, the more ingredients that are used, the more processed the item is. Our general rule of thumb is we try to find products that have 7 or less ingredients. We try to, if we're baffled between 2 products, we typically will go with the product that has fewer ingredients in it. Look at the order of ingredients. This is so important. Ingredients are listed in the order of abundance. So the first ingredient listed is the one that is typically used the most. The second ingredient is used less, and so on down that line of listed ingredients. Check out not only what ingredients are listed, but where on that list are they located. Our next tip is, where is the sugar or sweetener located on the list? If that sugar or sweetener is located as one of the first 3 items, probably a good idea to also think about putting that back on the shelf. And how about the label's claim to fame? Wow, this is so huge. We like to call it the label illusion. Companies have become masters at using labels to catch your attention and entice you to buy. So be aware, their intentions are not always pure. We've been programmed to identify with words such as organic, all natural, gluten-free, lean, low carb, low calorie, low fat, fat-free. The word light, reduced fat, real, non-GMO, all of those things are so misleading in most cases. They're comfort words that are used to get us to buy. Don't just grab those foods off of the shelf because they might have a label that is enticing you to buy it. Make sure you take the time to turn it over and read the list of ingredients. Watch for those serving sizes. Wow, we can really get caught up in this. We see that something, maybe a beverage or a snack or an item, has the fat and calories and sugar as listed very low, but guess what? If you don't check the serving sizes, you could be setting yourself up for failure with that, because if the serving size listed is an ounce and you end up eating 3 ounces, you have just completely tripled those numbers. So this is just another way that companies entice us by marketing their products that allow us to purchase with the wrong intentions. How about focus more on ingredients than calories, fat, and sugars? I know that this is really hard because we've also all been programmed to read how many calories, how many fat, what's the sugar content. There's nothing wrong with looking at that, but the ingredients listed and the order that they listed should really be your main focus. And how about packaged food items in general? Well, most packaged items are mildly or highly processed. So What goes into those prepackaged foods is something you really, really want to pay attention to. Again, check those ingredients. And guess what? The last tip is that if there's anything that we can impress on you is that ingredients are very, very important. So make sure that you take the time to really read those labels. These are tips that you can take along with you to the store. And also important are those words that you need to avoid when you're out there choosing those full foods. This is another list that you want to take with you to the grocery store that is really going to be helpful. Refined, enriched, bleached, imitation, artificial flavors, flavor additives, artificial sweeteners. Watch for that high fructose corn syrup because it is hidden everywhere. Look for all of those words that have OSC at the end because guess what? It's just another way to mask what is in there. It is a sugar. And look at maltodextrin. It is also found in so many highly processed foods. Avoid those vegetable or hydrogenated oils, the trans fats, processed additives, those artificial dyes and colorings, artificial preservatives. The words from concentrate, that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for not from concentrate. Look for substitutes and spreads on your labels. And just in general, avoid those items with a list of unfamiliar ingredients. With that, we want you to commit to incorporating, again, those action steps into your week. We want you to go and peruse the aisles of your grocery store and look at all those different labels. We want you to take notice to what is drawing you in, what wording is used on labels, and what ingredients are included. Are the labels using words to entice you as they are good for you, or are they really good for you? And remember, when it comes to full foods, always look and see, are they familiar and from Mother Nature? One of the things I do want to encourage you is once you start replacing foods one at a time with healthier choices, this is going to get easier and easier and easier. Again, I can't reinforce enough, print and take with you to the grocery store that list that we just gave you. I've had so many women come into me and say they wouldn't have even known where to start once they got to the grocery store to actually start purchasing more healthy products. So if you want to take your kitchen from unhealthy to healthy successfully, this is something that's going to help get you there and make this a process, something that you are going to really feel that has been worth your while. So don't take this as a all or nothing. We're not completely restocking your refrigerator and pantry in one grocery shopping trip. This is a process that we're going to be talking about, giving you resources and recipes and helping you through this entire course. So thank you for having this time with me, and hopefully you know how to read labels a little more effectively and you will enjoy it.